So Boruto episode 151 alongside opening 7. Lots to talk about. I got a couple of things to say about the new opening that was just boom, mind-blowing, insane. I got a few things to say about the episode, which Studio Perry, I made sure they did this scene, this finale to the Tento Mujina Bandits arc justice. I got a little bit of a rant coming regarding what's coming next. But let's get into it, baby. Boruto, Naruto, Next Generations!
I say we gonna do what we do, no matter how you move, make your move.
That's how it be, though. Okay, so the latest episode of Boruto, Naruto, Next Generations, episode 151, the wrap-up of the Mujina Bandits arc. And I gotta say one thing for starters, is that hands down, them doing the Hozuki Castle arc, like I said in my last video, I gotta say it again, them doing the Hozuki Castle arc prior to this episode, just everything that built up to the canon stuff from the manga, fleshed things out so much better. It made things feel so much more impactful when, the revelation that Kokuri actually died, when Boruto found that out, when the team found that out. A lot of that actually added extra stuff that made it feel a little bit more like, instead of just a one-off way. Because in the manga, don't get me wrong, it was cool. I was like, all right, whatever, we finally getting some stuff going on. The anime took that and outdid it. I'll be honest with you, like Boruto fighting Shojoji, I think that's how you say Shojoji, however you say dude's name. That was freaking awesome. I'm not even gonna lie. It just showcased like where Boruto is at right now, because you can see that first of all, Boruto took him on by himself. He's the leader of the legendary Mujina Bandits. Obviously they got a name in the underworld, and just all around, like, that shit looked awesome. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I did find it, and I'm always gonna find it. I found it a little cheesy, the whole thing of like, yeah, it made sense, and it was cool, like, oh, the foreshadowing of him teaching him how to throw kunai, and then one of the things that put Shojoji down, at the very least, for the time being, was the combination between Boruto and Tento. It was like, it was a, cool, whatever, friendship. I just felt like, so this big, scary, hulking dude got put down, partially, not obviously entirely. It wasn't like Tento came in there and grabbed dude and said, listen, you fat bastard, I'm gonna fuck you up. No, but it just felt a little bit like, okay, I see what you're trying to do, but so that was whatever. But still, the fight nonetheless pretty freaking awesome, and it was just dope to see them going in. And then of course them bringing Sasuke into the fold. It's kind of funny how Shojoji did not want to speak. He was like, I ain't saying a goddamn word about nothing. And it was cool too that they had the whole thing with the karma mark, and that was one of the main things that Sasuke wanted to get out of him, like, what do you know about this? And it's funny that as soon as Sasuke comes in, Sasuke felt like Batman. I felt like I was watching an episode of Batman the Animated Series. As soon as Sasuke walks through the door, he's like, I'll tell you everything. Like, so it shows that, and this is one of the things where it's like, man, I would have loved to see more of those adventures. Like, we got a little bit of it at the end of Shippuden, where we saw Sasuke traveling around and some of the journeys he went on with Orochimaru and shit, but I would have loved to see more. Like, the fact that he even says it himself, people in the underworld, they know my name. I've made enough of an impact that I could get the information. I would love to see more of those adventures. That's something, and I heard rumors, I'm not sure if it's true, but I heard rumors there's a possibility that they might adapt one of the novels. I think it's Sasuke Shiden or one of the later ones. I want to see that. I would love to see that. I want to see more of them adapting stuff of Sasuke's journeys, because if he got a name out there, I want to see it. I want to see what he did to get that name and why people fear him, like if he's on some Batman shit. It does feel a little bit weird how Boruto got the karma mark how many episodes ago? That was all the way back after the Boruto Naruto, the movie adaptation. How the hell Sarada, none of them really realized what the hell was going on? Like, he's your teammate and shit. And I guess that's something that the manga does better than the anime, because the anime had so much of the original stuff in between that is like, it feels like he had that mark like 10 years ago in the anime, but in the manga, it's like, within the last few chapters that the mark actually happened. So when Sarada and them are questioning, and they're like, hey, why you never said nothing? Why you never, you know what I'm saying? Why you never caught on? Why you never seen it? You've been rocking with him this entire time. Like, what you doing? And overall, to be honest with you, episode as a whole, art and animation, great. They did a phenomenal job. They knocked it out the park for this episode. I was taken back, because everything, the way they just wrapped up the whole arc and whatnot, I did not expect for it to be that good. I did not expect for the Hozuki Castle arc to be that pivotal in making this even better than it was in the manga. In the manga, it was like, whatever, like, let's get to the next shit. The anime, they really stepped it up, and just overall, bam. Really awesome stuff. Gonna miss Mujina Bandits. The new opening. Let's talk about that, because we got the new opening, and man, the teasing that it does with so many things. I mean, to start off with Kawaki, the guy that obviously you see in the very first episode that's fighting Boruto. Looks like he's, I don't even know, he shattered all of the statue monuments and shit from the Hokage mountain and stuff, and then you just see like insane opening. Absolutely loved it. Seeing the members of Kara, which you get to know them. I'm trying to be spoiler free as I can for anime only, all 2 of you out there. But you get to see the members of Kara. You just get to see so much. I ain't gonna lie, Jigen, he looks better in the manga, at the very least from the opening. Like, he looked cool and all, but I liked him in the manga more. His design looked a little bit creepier in the manga. In the anime, he's like, colorful looking dude, I guess. But the opening is just such a tease, and it's just like, yes, this is what we wanted Boruto to be for 100 and something episodes now, 150 episodes, okay? Like, this is what we wanted to see, and I'm glad at the very least they delivered that. But with the awesome opening out the way, so we talked about opening 7, amazing. I love seeing all the Kara members. I love seeing, the new generation fighting these people. I love the Kawaki tease, even though, like, at the end, the monument and everything goes back to normal, because it's like, yeah, we're going to before the time Kawaki just starts slaying the damn village and shit like that. So, dope stuff there. Dope episode. All around Mujina Bandits. Great shit. Here's where my problem comes in, because it's like, okay, great stuff. New opening that's teasing like this incredible, struggle we're about to have against this Kara group. In fact, we even get Kara again teased within the episode. We get some information on them where Shojoji's like, yo, it's a group I was so scared my damn self that I didn't want to rock with them and I ran away from them. So very, very big buildup. And then you find out what's happening next week, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, Studio Period, what the? I mean, don't get me wrong. I was kind of expecting it, just with Studio Period's track record with the Boruto anime of normally they'll do like, an episode or 2 of filler after a big arc. And yeah, some people say it's not filler if it's canon. No, that shit is filler, okay? Nobody's really like anticipating highly like, oh my god, we want to see some medical ninjutsu training. Like, no, like the next week's episode, when I saw that preview, I'm like, then why the fuck did we get, like, I get it. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do, but why did we get this incredible opening teasing the living shit out of some greatness that is to come? It is greatness. Once we adapt that shit from the manga, greatness will be seen. But then we're going into a medical ninjutsu training episode, and it's like, I know it's not gonna be an arc. There's no way they're gonna do that. We'll probably have about 2 or 3 of these before we get back to the main story, but that also just once again convolutes the fact of how the karma mark on Boruto's hand is a big deal, because it's like, okay, we've seen it 100 million episodes ago. Finally, we see it again in this one. It gets addressed between, the ending stuff from the leader of the Mujina Bandits explaining, and Sarada and them questioning, and Sasuke getting information, and all of that jazz, and then beginning the foreshadowing of what's to come about Kara. But then now we got 5 more, maybe 8 more episodes until we once again get back to it, and it's just like, Boruto anime, what are you doing? Like, why? Why give us this incredible opening with all this shit that's to come and do this? I mean, I get why, and don't get me wrong, there's only about, 30-something chapters they have that they can adapt into episodes, which, if you think about it, if they expound on some of the stuff the same way that they, expanded the Mujina Bandits with the Hozuki Castle stuff, like, hell, even they could add in, let's just say, even though I don't want this, but if they need to extend it so that way we could get more canonical stuff, or feel at the very least like it's canon stuff, maybe have the guy that writes the manga, Ukyo Kodachi, or I think he writes it or draws it, either way, one of the workers, have one of them get on board and make maybe a filler Kara member or 2. There you go, and add it, and in the manga maybe reference that they would defeat her or something, or just something along the lines with that, so that way we could just get straight into Kara. Like, that's what we want right now. You see the opening, it's like, yes, we finished the Mujina Bandits, it was great, yes. Next week, tune in for some, like, so that's the praise and the rant that I have. Again, great opening. Song is it was very reminiscent of, I want to say it was a classic Naruto opening. I don't know if it was opening 5 or might have been opening 7 too. I don't know, but there was some shots like Sarada with the glasses. It was very reminiscent to a shot of Sakura back in the day. So very nostalgic. Again, the song was it was cool, but I love the visuals. It was just like hype mode central. Mujina Bandits outdid the manga by far. Curious what you guys think about all this. First of all, what do you think about the opening? Do you feel as though it's such a tease because we're not jumping into any of that right away, and who knows how Perry's going to adapt it? How is he feeling about the opening? Also, what do you think about this wrap up with episode 151, the Mujina Bandits arc? How did you feel about Boruto and Tento taking down Shojoji? What do you think about him getting interrogated by Sasuke and basically folding up real quick? That dude pulled a 6ix9ine with them freaking 69 seconds as soon as Sasuke walked in the door. And now you feeling about the way they're pacing this shit in terms of like, okay, we just had greatness, we just wrapped up Mujina, and we're going to filler. Like, does it make you feel a certain way? Like, we just got this incredible opening. Why are we going to filler? And your overall thoughts and expectations for the future of the Boruto anime. Again, really awesome stuff. I just wish that we wasn't going into this bullshit that we're getting next week. That's just my take on it. So laugh for this one though. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit the bell to get all notifications. And if you want to follow any of my other social media, links of course in the description below. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life, boy. Have an awesome day. Peace in.
Everything good always comes to an end. If you stab me in my back, we can never make amends. Trying to move to acceptance, hard to accept it. Mistakes like mirrors, gotta reflect it. I don't wanna fucking leave, but I gotta leave. Leave the maybes to the crazies. Maybe one day there I go, admitting something in a subtle way. No more copies, leave without a trace. Last time, I'ma say last time. Moving on to the future, leave the memories as a pastime. Memories always feel like the worst. Deading all the past, leave it in the hearse. Sometimes I wanna lie, but I don't. Why lie when truthfully you get caught in it? Then usually it's all off and shit. Uncalled for shit. Now I'm off the shit. Maybe lately what I've been facing got me crazy. No, I can't take it. Maybe